Students, today we are going to study about the new topic ozone depletion. Okay, ozone O3 is found naturally throughout the atmosphere. Okay, but the maximum concentration of ozone gas, about 90% we are getting in the second layer of atmosphere, that is stratosphere. Is it? We studied this, that we are getting the largest concentration of ozone gas in stratosphere, and the average thickness of ozone is said to be 2.9 millimeters thick layer. Okay, the ozone, mostly the thickness of ozone layer is measured in the unit Dobson unit. Okay, and we write in short form DU, D for Dobson and U for unit, and 1 DU is equal to 0.01 millimeter. Okay, at an atmospheric pressure 760 millimeter of the mercury column. But if the vertical column thickness of ozone layer is above 220 DU, then it is considered to be normal. But if the thickness of ozone layer in the stratosphere is less than 220 DU or falls below 220 DU, then that condition is termed as ozone hole. Okay, 220 is not mostly, if we are saying the Dobson unit, it's 220. Above 220 it's normal, but below 220 it's said to be ozone hole. And you know that the ozone gas is an important, or the ozone layer, this ozone gas absorbs the harmful ultraviolet radiations which comes from the sun and protect the life on the earth. Is it? And the concentration of this ozone in the atmosphere varies, means changes as per different weather, altitude and latitude of a place. Okay, see the depletion of ozone layer. If this ozone is getting continuously deplete, or if any place is getting ozone hole, then what will happen? The more ultraviolet rays will able to reach the earth's surface, and if this ultraviolet rays reach to the earth's surface, then it can cause serious damage to different forms of life in the biosphere, means living organism, plant, animals and human beings. And they may have negative impacts, which are that increase in skin cancer, people may affect from eye cataract, is it, immunity deficiency and some respiratory illness also. Okay, some of the pollutant from the earth, they mostly find their way in the stratosphere, means some pollutants, some gases. Pollutants means impurities, when they are released from the earth's surface, they reach to the stratosphere and they remain there for many years. Is it? And they are responsible for depleting ozone layer. Which are that main pollutants? First is the chlorofluorocarbon, nitrogen oxide from fertilizers when we using it, hydrocarbons means coal, petroleum, diesel from fossil fuel. So chlorofluorocarbon mostly we are using in as a coolant, refrigerator, air conditioners, fire extinguishing equipment, foam insulation, and some aerosol propellants, means in the some aviations. Okay, and they are also produced by jet engines, motor vehicles and industrial activities. Okay, so these are all the mostly pollutants. Chlorofluorocarbon is released from all these things. Okay, and it reaches to the stratosphere. And hydrocarbons, we had seen that it is released from fossil fuel, nitrogen oxide from fertilizer. So the greatest depletion of ozone layer occurs over which region? Antarctic region during spring season. And the ozone depletion is almost nil above the equator. Okay, so this is about ozone depletion. Okay, now let us see how to prevent this. In September 1987, 34 industrialized nations signed one agreement, that is Montreal Protocol. It was aimed at to find out the use of ozone depleting substance, means what the substance which are responsible for depleting the ozone, that we should find out and develop non-toxic substance. Which are that? How can we protect our ozone layer? Let us see. First, make sure that all refrigerator air conditions are safely disposed by giving them to recycle, because if you throw here and there after if it's not of use, then it will increase CFC and it will reach to atmosphere. Secondly, the technician must ensure that while repairing refrigerator air condition, they recover and recycle first ozone depleting substance. means the substance which are releasing the CFC which are used in that, they should first recover it or recycle it, otherwise it will release into the atmosphere. Ozone depleting substance should not reach into the atmosphere, otherwise it will deplete the ozone. While repairing or renovating your house, make sure that old insulation foams containing ozone depleting are disposed environmentally as an hazardous waste. Okay, all some insulation foams we are using in electricity, so if we are removing it, we should first dispose it properly, otherwise they may also release CFC. Inform yourself about ozone depletion through further reading and suggest activities in your school by some awareness program, by some seminars about the problem about these pollutants, and initiate necessary actions regarding how to protect these pollutants for not going into the atmosphere and depleting the ozone.